go. Welcome to This Week in West Hempstead, sponsored by Spiegel Law PC, 516-873-1683, Tiffany Dry Cleaners, I&D Glot Market, and Reister's Bakery. Here are your hosts, David and Norm. Take it away, gentlemen.
All right, thank you, Dan. And sitting with us, we have Adam sitting in the Norm chair.
Happy New Year.
So welcome, Dan. Welcome, Adam. I don't know if you can say Happy New Year after the 15th, but we'll still get it in for today.
We're pushing it.
Got a lot of stories to get to, so let's just dive in. Saturday morning, there was a huge house fire. It was on Woodfield Road. Took place around 8:30 a.m.
Sorry, that's Woodlawn Road.
Woodlawn Road, I apologize. And family got displaced.
Just off Whitfield.
Terrible fire. The 3 adults and a child and 3 dogs are out of the house. There's a GoFundMe that's set up. We'll have that link up on the website. And, a lot of this happens during the wintertime.
Thank God everyone's safe. Very important to think about fire safety all the time. Make sure you have your smoke alarms. Make sure you have fire extinguishers, escape ladders. I always say get a smoke mask also because smoke kills more people than fire.
That's a really good point.
Very important to have a smoke mask in the house so you can get out safely.
Yeah, so this was just down the block from where I go for services Saturday morning. I saw the sirens. I'm like, oh no, it better not be another bomb threat. But they had engines from all over the place, New Hyde Park, Hempstead. It was very, very busy. Spoke to a couple of my buddies who are sitting around, thank God, waiting for work and not having to do anything. But it was a serious fire.
Yeah, and I think there were about 100 firefighters on the scene from all the different towns. So
I understand there was a GoFundMe to help the families.
Yep, and I think that'll be helpful. I think they already raised about $3,000. So a lot of activity from the community, which
neighbors
is always
helping neighbors.
Always great to see. We could do one of these stories, unfortunately, every week. Another fatal accident, this time on the Southern State Parkway by Massapequa. Car 4, probably a single car accident. From what I can tell, probably traveling at some insane speed. Mm-hmm. And there you go. Just another day and another accident.
I hate to say it. I think they have to do something on the Southern State, maybe speed cameras. I hate speed cameras, but if it saves one life, it's worth it. It's a lot of speeding going on. A lot of people driving in conditions that they should. I don't know any circumstances about this incident, but too many incidents on a small stretch of highway.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Again,
got to be done.
We talk about the Southern State all the time.
People get tickets, cost you $100 for the pleasure of speeding.
But even before you get to the cameras, what about the state troopers policing it? I mean, it is a state highway, and before COVID, there used to be state troopers all the time. Now it's just you go on and it's a speedway.
I see on the Southern State a lot of state trooper cars pulling people over. There's just probably not enough of them.
I don't know. I almost rarely see it. Of course, if I would go over the speed limit, I would be pulled over. But it's like, you're sitting there, you're doing the speed limit, and cars are passing you literally at 100 miles plus. It's inevitable. Southern State is not made for those speeds. Doesn't matter what your car is equipped with. Nothing. It's just crazy.
Do what we have to keep people safe.
Yeah, so, let's turn our attention locally. So Dan and I went to the annual Chestnut Street Street School bell ringing. And it was the 112th anniversary. We've covered it the last few years, and it's fun. Dan, what did you hear? What did you see?
So I, of course, was still inside the building. I sent Dave outside to try and get some video from outside, which was complicated. It's fun. The kids get a chance to get a group of the small kids to a little model of it. They let them ring that bell. Yeah. And then they bring them upstairs. There's like a tiny closet in the teacher's lounge, and the kids get to grab the bell pull it. We actually, I asked the maintenance crews, somebody was up there, I asked him to get me some video from the bell because they won't let us up there, which is probably sensible. But it's fun, it's great. The kids like to hear the bell. They like to ring the bell. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, great. So we look forward to that video, and we'll put it out on social, and we'll put it up on the site when it's ready. So, there's an interesting story that I saw this morning. The Plainview school district had a vote on a $114 million bond to expand the school, and it got voted down by the people. And we're still not even in the school budget season, but you can see, I'm not sure if there's going to be a real appetite to expand the budgets all across Long Island.
School tax is one of the few things that people get a vote on, right? So all their other taxes are going up, and I think that they suffer for that. People it's one thing you get to vote no against. People are going to embrace that opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think as you noted here, it was an extra like $550 per taxpayer was what that suggested Plainview situation was. And people don't want to cough up another $550 on top of what they're already giving them.
Yeah, it's so it'll be interesting to see how things start to play out certainly in West Hempstead. And West Hempstead was also involved, one of the schools that were named in a school cyber attack. And the online portal Power School, which is in a lot of these school districts, got hacked, and a lot of personal information was released. And there was a whole bunch of 10 school districts in Long Island. One of them is West Hempstead.
It's a big problem that schools and other municipal authorities, police departments, fire departments don't have the enterprise level security that they need.
That's a really good point.
Hackers can get through them like a knife through butter. It's just curious what they're looking for. There's no financial information. Maybe they're just testing their skills or whatever, or just getting identities, social security numbers or whatever to use for other purposes.
So I took a look. There was an announcement that came on the website. I don't know why they do this. They sent a text out and a phone call to say, please go to the website. Well, just tell us what it is, but fine. And they said that social security numbers, personal information, probably addresses were all compromised by this. I will tell you, as somebody who's in tech all the time, a lot of these, what I would consider slightly second or third tier tech companies like this, we do this for our synagogue, there's a service that they sell. I don't think a lot of these are up to the level, as you say, Adam.
Well, if you're going to raise the school budget for something, maybe instead of another football field, you should be paying more attention to safety, whether it's cyber safety, which is very important, and physical safety of the buildings.
Yeah,
that's why I'm sure people don't mind. If you're going to spend money, protecting the kids and protecting their families, I think is more important.
It's a really good point, and I've tried to log in on the school system when I was doing instruction, and it was virtually impossible. You had to set up all sorts of VPNs in order to get in, and it's way behind the times. I don't know how where West Hempstead sits with the other school districts, but it's an issue that they really have to address.
The state should kick up some funding to help the schools protect themselves.
And now will be a good time for us to take a very quick commercial break.
Tiffany Dry Cleaner is ready to handle all your cleaning, laundering, and dry cleaning needs. We offer free pickup and delivery Sunday to Friday in all communities. Give us a shot.
That's
I think when we keep it.
All right, and we're back. So, high school sports, real quickly, the West Hempstead Rams lost 60-59 against Valley Stream North last week. But one of the bright spots was Isaiah Blunt scored 27 points. And Isaiah, who we interviewed last week, he's an amazing senior, and we wish the Rams and Isaiah all the best for what will be an amazing season.
Ram Pride, make us proud.
Yeah. In the library, just a quick note, they're giving out this Hug Day kits. The cost is $5, and you get to put together this really cool thing over here, and go sign up at the library, and it'll be great. Another thing that I saw, which not directly related towards West Hempstead, but I thought it was just a very interesting story, is a woman, Pina Wax. She was being honored by Chuck Schumer and a special Senate commemoration in Washington. She's a 100-year-old Holocaust survivor. She was celebrating her birthday, and this was all in honor of International Holocaust Remembrance Day. So we wish Pina Wax all the luck, as they say, to 120
years, and you got to keep memory alive.
Yeah. And, as we wrap things up, today happens to be National Bagel Day. And, as we look around West Hempstead, I know probably there's been more ink published on WhatsApp groups about what's going on with bagels. I don't know. Adam, what do you think?
Well, I think we have some very good bagels here in West Hempstead. We've had sometimes, we had once a competition of the best bagel. We've got some great bagel stores here. Go out and have a bagel. Doesn't cost you a lot of dough.
Yeah. There you go.
Have a good lunch.
And finally,
make sure you get a schmear. Do you like the regular cream cheese, the vegetable, the chive?
I just like a plain bagel and cream cheese, not toasted. It's just got to be fresh out of the oven, and you're good to go.
No place like New York bagels.
If you have a Bialy, well, if you have Bialy, go to Kosar's. You know what? Whatever. We could talk for hours about bagels, and both of you are from Brooklyn, so I mean, what better location, ground zero for the best bagels? So
Exactly.
there you go, Dan. Restorer's special of the week.
Yeah, we got lots of gluten-free stuff. If you happen to be gluten-free, I was taking pictures of the stuff. There's pound cakes, there's muffins, there's cookies, all kinds of stuff. If you are one of those people who needs to be aware of your gluten, you cannot go wrong going to Restorers. They've got everything that you need to enjoy, set your table with.
Yeah, all right. So Adam and Dan, that's going to do it for this week in West Hempstead, and join us next week, and have a great weekend.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Please be sure to visit our sponsors, Spiegel Law PC, Tiffany Dry Cleaners, I&D Glot Market, and Reester's Bakery. To find out more or to reach out to us, come visit us on social media at Facebook and Instagram, or visit our website at westhempsteadecho.com.